Wednesday afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. Welcome to another edition of Talking Fitchburg here at the noon hour. I am, and will always be, Jeremy Crosby, because I don't plan to change my name anytime soon, and that's a fact. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. Andrew is back, but doing some work internally today, so we still got Scott, the silent one, at the board, and we've got a really busy show, so I don't even get to talk much today, so good for you, and even better for Scott, because, yeah, the more I talk, the more Scott is going to get in trouble here on the show. And I say we have a busy show because we got a great guest lineup for you. As we finish up the end of the month, we try to replay some of our interviews throughout the month, so you get a chance to make sure you've seen them. And since yesterday we had the city administrator on talking about what's happening in the city, I wanted to go back to the mayor's perspective. So we'll be playing that in the digest. We interviewed him earlier this month to get a perspective of the 2020, looking ahead here as far as what projects he's looking forward to working with, and more. So you're going to have to stick around for that. Plus, I mean, every time we get him on here, he's a little playful because I got to keep him going. So, yes, we will have him there, and then we'll have Fitchburg Fire Department today as well on. Adam Dorn continuing, and I believe we're talking about winter and heating safety, if I'm correct. And looking forward to having him here today, getting it. We'll have Fitrona EMS update that might have got out there. We will have an update from them, but Jeff a little under the weather, so we'll get him back next month here in February for the show. So don't if you were like, wait, it's supposed to be Fitrona. No, we'll get him. So he's gonna hopefully feel better soon. All right, let's get right into this here, and we start with upcoming elections. Yeah, are you ready? In-person absentee voting for the February 18th spring primary begins on Monday, February 3rd through Thursday, February 13th, from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Friday, February 14th, and from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. at the City Hall, 5520 Lacey Road. So if you're going to be coming out here and doing some voting, you've got the normal time, and then again on the 14th, Valentine's Day, you can put in your vote and get that in before the election. And of course, you can go to fitchburgwi.gov and check out the voting page and get all of the information you need for voting this upcoming election. Also happening this week, your taxes are due. Yeah, that first installment is due at the end of this week if you're going to make the payment to the city. That's right. Tax payments due. The full tax amount for personal property taxes due by January 31st. Time the U.S. postmarked is adequate for a payment to be considered paid on time if the payment is received within 5 business days. All payments made after January 31st should be made payable to the Dane County Treasurer. And you're like, well, what's the address for that? Well, do we have that one? Oh, no. It's Scott's fault. Well, get your payments in this week anyway, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and you'll be good to go. And again, after 31st, and you got to send it downtown. So I would take advantage while you have the chance and get it done here. All right, down at the Fitchburg Senior Center, we got another art gallery piece coming to town, and this one's got beer in it. Well, sort of. Milwaukee Beer Line Gallery. This is pretty cool. Starting on Tuesday, February 4th, they're going to have a full art gallery here in partnership with the railroad. And it's a look back at the industry itself, both from the beer side of things and the transportation of that. So if you want to get a full glimpse of the history here, I suggest you go down there anytime between February 4th through March at the Fitchburg Senior Center. They are open, by the way, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. All right, Rain Garden Workshop also happening in February. Mark your calendar, Saturday, February 29th. Learn how installing a rain garden can help protect our lakes, rivers, streams, and beauty to your property. Who doesn't want to add a little beauty to the property? That's what I'm saying. This workshop will focus on helping participants new to the world of rain garden design through the process of actually designing a rain garden plan for their property and less on the background and benefits of a rain garden. So you're actually going to get some helpful tips out of this class. You need to get yourself registered, though. February 29th, that class is 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. That's going to be located at the community center. Registration fee is $10, and you got to get yourself registered for it ASAP. and go online to do that. We'll share the link, of course, when we post up the headlines. All right, on the front of the flu, I want to give you this information. So we're moving one story ahead here, Scott. And who can you protect? This is interesting here. While the 2019 novel coronavirus is all over the news, Wisconsin Department of Health wants to remind you that the flu is still making the rounds across the state. So keep taking precautions to stay well by washing your hands often, covering your cough, sneezing, and stay home when you are sick. Also, if you haven't got the flu shot yet, protect yourself and people around you from serious illness. Head to the Department of Health Services and get that taken care of. But yeah, we've heard a lot about that coronavirus, but the flu still taking quite a few more people in the result of death. So we want you to make sure you still pay attention to that. All right, we're going to move on. It's time to talk with the mayor. Yeah, the mayor of Fitchburg. We're going to talk with him next on the show, get a preview of what's happening here in the 2020 season. That's next right here on Talking Fitchburg.